Hello, I am Danielle, and this is our presentation. We are Group 5. It's composed by me, Danielle Mello, and Stephanie Zamora. We're going to talk about Chapter 5, selecting which value stream to start with. So, why is it so important to carefully choose what value stream to start with when we want to um, make a transformation in our value stream? First of all, it will dictate the difficulty of the transformation, and then it will dictate who will be selected and will be involved in this transformation. So these are the two main reasons why it's so important to carefully understand and carefully choose the value stream that is going to be transformed. So then we come up with the concept of Greenfield and Brownfield. What is this? What does that mean? So a greenfield and brownfield are just ways to describe the type of service, a type of service. Greenfield, it's a new project or initiative, like in the early stages of planning or implementation. We are where we build our applications and infrastructure anew with few constraints. So basically, greenfield projects are those projects that it's going to be completely new. There's nothing that was that comes before this. There's no for example, there's no technical debt. Basically, it's just start something new. And brownfield, it's when we're going to work with a product that already exists, and we're going to build from what is already there. And these are existing projects or services that are already serving customers and have potentially been in operation for years or even decades. So basically that greenfield and brownfield. And we also come up with the idea of systems of record and engagement. Usually, when we work with systems of record, usually we're going to work in the brownfield area, and we work with systems of engagement, we're working in the greenfield area. Usually, a system of record are those systems that are basically running the company, like ERPs, these kind of systems. And systems of engagement are those systems that are delivered to the customer when we have, for example, e-commerces and projects like that. Usually, systems of record they change in a slow pace. There are some more constraints to change these um, these kind of systems, and systems of engagement they change in a higher pace. So basically there's this huge difference. There are a ton of regulatory and compliance requirements, and it usually the system of record something that you do it right, and the system of engagement you have a support and rapid feedback, and it's something that you do it fast. uh, so basically that usually we tend to separate, and like most part of the time we we don't see the correlation between those two systems, but in fact they are connected. There are many times our systems of engagement they depend on the system of record. So when we want to change these kind of usually those systems of records they're harder to change, but many times when we want to transform our systems of engagement, these changes rely on the systems of record. So the DevOps, it's here to break this um, this taboo. Basically, it says that we can both create the culture of making these changes reliable and fast in both cases. When we want to start something new, and we have the need to get people involved with, and we come up with a new idea, it's really important to choose the right team. And why? There are a ton of different people in a company, and they're most of them, part of them are open to new ideas, and they are very enthusiastic about this. Some respect the new ideas, and depending on the results, they accept these new ideas, and others are those that are completely against changes. So it's very important to find those teams that already believe the need for DevOps principles and practice, and who possesses a desire to demonstrate ability to innovate and improve their own processes. So basically, we have to find these people who are already open to these changes and start with them. Then, after we gain success, after we have what we want, then we escalate. Then we go to those who respect the ideas that we have, and then after gaining this group, we go broader. We get more people involved. So basically, it's here expanding DevOps across our organization. After finding first of all, it's very important to find innovators and those early adopters, people who will accept the ideas and those changes, get them involved with the transformation, with the project, and after we have find the way to do, after we have gained some success, also of course that there will be times when there will be failures, but then we learn from these and change, and then we go to the second stage where we build critical mass and silent majority. There are those who will respect and will be open after seeing the results, and then we identify the holdouts, um, that basically um, there are those that fully influence and who are most likely to resist, basically. Um, so the conclusion is choosing the right way to start a new project will cause a deep impact during the development process and the transformation process. It will generate knowledge and experience to those who are involved, to the team. And it may not be an easy task, but choosing the right team, and propagating the achievements will definitely be extremely useful and handy, and will be the way to implement these changes. Thank you so much. This is my presentation.